welcome back to my channel, Sarah Says. I haven't updated on this channel in so long, too long in fact. And there's a couple of reasons for that. One just being how bad I felt during the early days of this pregnancy and even still now. But the main reason I haven't really updated on this channel is because I kind of feel like I would be repeating myself. So all of my pregnancy symptoms, everything about how I've been feeling, everything that's been going on pregnancy wise has all been vlogged on our main channel, the Ingham family. And I kind of felt like a lot of the people that watch our daily vlogs on the Ingham family channel also watch these vlogs and probably would be quite bored at listening to me say something about this pregnancy that I've already said on our main channel. And so I kind of felt like, is there really any point in me updating everyone on here when they've already heard it? But then Chris said to me this week that there might be people that are on this channel that are not on our main channel, and they might be wondering what's going on. And not only that, but if people are pregnant, I remember myself searching when I was pregnant with my girls things like 12-week pregnancy update on YouTube, and it'd bring people up, and it was really helpful. And people from our main channel might not necessarily search things like that. So I thought I would do a 16-week pregnancy update. I feel really nauseous when I think about the last time. Really nauseous. Whew. When I think about the last time I did an update on this channel, because it's when we were away and when I was feeling so bad, and I can't even think about that time without those feelings coming back, which is obviously psychological, but it's just the way it is. It's ridiculous, but I can't even think about that, so I'm not going to think about it and I'm not going to talk about it. This is a 16-week pregnancy update, and a lot has happened actually. So if you don't watch our main channel, then you won't know. But we had a gender reveal a few weeks ago now. Was it about 2-3 weeks ago? Can't quite remember. 2 or 3 weeks ago, where we found out the gender of our little baby. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting. So you might be wondering, how did you do that? I thought you had to be 20 weeks. And the reason that we found out is because I had the blood test, which actually tests for abnormalities and diseases and things like that. Things like Down syndrome was tested, and it gives a more accurate result than the one that you get at your 20-week ultrasound. Is it the 20-week one? No, you don't get that at the 20-week one, you get that at the 12 to 13-week one. Anyway, it's more accurate than that one, and it also tests the DNA of the baby, so the X and Y and etc, etc. So we managed to find out what the gender of this baby is, and if you haven't already watched our gender reveal, guys, you have to watch it. It's amazing. So many of you guys absolutely love it, and it made us so happy seeing all your comments and saying like, this is the best gender reveal I've ever seen and things like that, because it's such a special video to us and I just love it so much. I can't watch it without crying. I'll leave a link in the description box down below for any of you guys watching this channel that have not seen that already, and go and watch it after this video because it's just incredible. So now that I'm 16 weeks, I kind of felt like I'd be, or lots of you guys probably think, oh, that's when you're in your second trimester, things are starting to look up in regards to pregnancy symptoms. For me, nah. With my girls, I was literally sick until way into the 20 weeks, and it seems to be the same with this little one as well. It's probably slightly better than what I was back at that time I don't want to talk about. But I'm still feeling sick and actually being sick most days. And it's really weird because I actually went away at the weekend with some girlfriends. We just went to the countryside in a cottage, and I don't know if it was the different scenery, I don't know if it was just that I was in a different place or what, but I didn't feel bad all weekend. And I just thought, yay, it's finally going. I'm not feeling too bad. Maybe I'm starting to feel better again. And then I got home Sunday, and Monday morning, bam, it was back. It's not too bad, and I'm kind of getting there. I'm sure within a few weeks it will have gone completely, which I'm very much looking forward to. But with that going, I do start to get other symptoms around this time, and I have noticed them over the last few days, and that's extremely lightheadedness, dizziness, and passing out. I passed out so much with my 3 girls. And I remember my father-in-law actually having to come over and take Isabelle to school every single morning because I had Esme. Chris was working, and Esme was only 2 years old at the time, and I'd walk Isabelle to school, and then walking home I just feel so dizzy, and I actually did pass out at one point quite close to a busy road. Luckily I had Esme, literally had a hand, and I didn't let go of it, but it freaked me out, and I didn't want to be in that position again with Esme only being 2 and me being on the floor. So my father-in-law used to come over very kindly and take Isabelle to school for me. And I'm not actually at the stage where I'm constantly passing out at the moment, but I am feeling extremely lightheaded, and you get like little spots in your eyes and things like that when you're in the shops, especially indoor shops. So I don't know if it's something to do with the heat or something like that, but that's not fun. And I don't know if anyone else has had this. Comment down below if you've had it, where you just, I don't know, it's such a horrible feeling. Comment down below and let me know if you've experienced the dizziness and the passing out or fainting whilst you've been pregnant, and if so, when did it start and when did it stop? One good thing about being 16 weeks pregnant and having a nice healthy little baby is that I'm finally starting to get like a bump, like an actual proper bump. You know when you go out and you see people like look down at your tummy and you're thinking, are they looking because they think I've had too many pies? Or do they know it's a baby? Well, I'm guessing it's because they know you're pregnant. I hope so anyway. So I am starting to get a bit of a bump. I will show you like a small shot of my belly, tummy when I finish this video. But I am doing proper bump picture weekly updates on my Instagram, which is Sarah Ingham Official. So head on over there and make sure you're following me for a weekly bump picture update where I do actually show my whole belly. It's really cool to see the progression from just 13 weeks to 15 weeks. You can see a massive difference, and I didn't do that with Esme and Isabelle. I did with Isla, but not every week, and I really regret it. So this time, especially with this being our last pregnancy, I really want to make sure we're documenting it and we have all these pictures and memories to look back on, even though at the time, and I'm sure so many pregnant ladies can agree with me, the last thing, and I mean the last thing you want to do is whip your top off and have someone take your picture when you're feeling like you do when you're pregnant. But it's so important to do so, and I do regret it not doing it with Isabelle and Esme. So if you're pregnant, just do it. Push yourself through and take pictures. You will be so grateful that you did it once your bump's gone and your baby's here. So this week I had a 16-week ultrasound scan, which was so exciting. It was so amazing to see the little one on the screen, opening and closing its mouth, having its hands over its face, and then at one point it actually kicked off the side and just flipped over. It amazes me. Those ultrasound scans are so incredible. And the sonographer also started I never remember the word. Is it the checks? I'm just going to say the checks. So all the measurements for like the brain, the stomach, the spine, the facial features. They check the lips for things like cleft palate, any other facial disfigurements, and measure the bones from like the legs and all things like that. Measure the head circumference, just to make sure everything's growing as it should be and that there's no obvious signs of problems basically. And I'm so grateful that from the things they took on my 16-week scan this week, everything looks perfect and just as it should be. That scan's not completed, but they can't finish it until I'm 20 weeks. So I'm going back in 4 weeks for them to finish that off and just get the rest of the measurements that they didn't manage to get at the 16-week one. But so far, so good. So far, so good. So far, everything is looking perfect with this little one, and it makes me feel so grateful. So me and Chris have been thinking a lot also over the last week or so about the baby's nursery. Now some of you are probably thinking, whoa, 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 calm down. You're 16 weeks, not 36. Why are you thinking about the nursery? But I just feel so excited because with the 3 girls, me and Chris were never in a position to do a nursery. We didn't have the money and we didn't have the space. So I remember with Isabelle, I was in like a tiny box room and she just came in with me. And then I remember with Esme, we had a 2-bedroom townhouse. Me and Chris was in one and Isabelle was in the other. And so we didn't have the space to do a nursery for her. And then with Isla, we were in a 3-bedroom house actually. So Isla did have her own room, but it was the tiniest, smallest box room. And I remember just shoving a cot in there and thinking, we can't do anything else. We didn't have the money. And so we were never in a position to be able to even think about doing a nice nursery for the babies. And this time we are, and I'm so happy and so grateful that we get to experience that. And so we've been thinking a lot about where we're going to move everyone around, because at the moment we are in a 5-bed house, but every bedroom is taken with something. So I've got a bedroom, Esme and Isla share a bedroom, Isabelle has a bedroom, which is 3, and then we have a big playroom upstairs where we all like watch movies and things, and then we also have an office over the other side of Isabelle's bedroom, which is also kind of like not a dressing room, I wouldn't say that, but where I have like my dressing table, my makeup, and a whole load of boxes, to be honest, and junk that gets dumped in there because the door gets closed and we don't have to think about it. So we do need to move around, we need to move furniture around, we need to change bedrooms and things like that. We have got a really fun and cool idea on what we're going to do and where we're going to put the baby, but I think I'll save that for another video and I'll let you guys know. You're probably not even interested, you're probably like, why would we be bothered? But anyway, I will leave that for another video. I think I'm going to wrap this video up here. I think I've updated on pretty much everything. Comment down below and let me know if you are pregnant and if you like updates like this and what stage of your pregnancy you're at, how you're feeling, because it's so interesting to hear how other mums are feeling at this stage, or other mums to be. There's so many pregnant women all around the world at any one moment, but sometimes you just feel like you're not on your own, but kind of like the only one going through it. And especially when you're feeling so nauseous all the time and tired, you just think, no one else is feeling like I do. And it's so lovely to hear people reply and comment saying, I feel the same, I know what you're going through, I know how it feels, and things like that. So if you're pregnant and you've got any symptoms, or even if you're just feeling great, comment down below and let me know. Now that it is October and autumn time, I've got so many fun videos that I can do on this channel. I didn't want to just keep this channel a pregnancy update channel. I also want to do hauls on here and seasonal type things as well. So I've got so many cool ideas that I'm going to be filming for you guys now that Halloween's on its way. We have bonfire night, and then I am saying the word Christmas. Everyone's too scared to use it. I'm not. I'm literally putting my tree up next month. I can't wait. Next month? End of November, the tree is going up. Definitely. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all again at 5 PM on our main channel, The Ingham Family, for our daily vlog update. See you there.